Hello, 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 soul loves. We're here to talk about the energy that's coming up this week of April the 1st. So, you probably already know that Mercury goes retrograde on April's Fool's Day. And if you haven't already checked into that, I did a whole thing on the Mercury retrograde. So, check that out and what that is for you. So this week we are in between the eclipses. We're in the energy of that. I had experience yesterday. That's what the owl is about. I went to check on my plants in the basement to see what had made it through the winter, all the stuff. Like I have elephant ears that are like still elephant ears down there, which surprised me. They haven't been watered all winter. That's beside the point. And so I came out. I was gonna move. I lost another tree, and so I'm looking at my yard because everything's changed. And I was looking at Rose of Sharon, which is actually, their other name is Athena. And I felt something staring at me, and I look up, and there is an owl, like at 9 o'clock in the morning, sitting on my roof, staring at me. And the first message I got was, "Something's gonna die." And then I thanked it for the message, and I thought, "Oh, I should take its picture," and then I looked back up and it was gone. So it was a spirit owl. So, the reason I'm telling you this story, what is coming up in your subconscious? What is coming up on the roof? What is ready to die? What is it time to lay down? Because that's what this eclipse season is about. So, I am Kimberly Crow, and I am a Western astrologer. If you haven't been to this little piece of my world before. And so I'm going to talk about this week, what the energies are of the week, what that is for the collective, what happens, the transits of the day, especially with the moon. We'll go into that. And then I will do your sign and the house and the theme that this is for you in this time period that we're in this in-between worlds. Because we just finished. Oh, and I'll do a transmission. I do energy transmissions. I listen to the planets and bring in the frequencies and do transmissions, activations of what that energy is and how that wants to activate what's here for us, how the planets want to activate us so we can go through this ascension process that we said that we would do when we came here to this planet. That's what we came here for. So, we just had the lunar eclipse behind us. And now we're moving into the solar eclipse. Eclipse is on the horizon. So we're ready. The cosmos is realigning the grid. Our higher self is working with us, with our soul, with our earth self of what no longer serves us and what is it time to get rid of? What are the templates that are going to be pulled literally from our brain, our mind, our consciousness, and our body, and what will we move forward in this time period that we're in. This energy this week is filled with potential energies that demand our attention and our flexibility. Mercury's retrograde dance in Aries starts on Monday, April the 1st, combined with in Venus's entrance into Aries on the 4th. She's been hanging out in Pisces. It's going to set the stage for a week where patience and introspective energy and careful navigation of our desires and communication are paramount for us. As we step into this cosmic stage, we're set for a series of these celestial events that stir up the waters of our life and activate our light body. Okay. So with Mercury fitting that it starts on April Fool's Day, And that's not just the, what is the joke on you? When I did the Mercury retrograde and the fact that it is on April Fool's Day, you go back and listen to that and it's like, what is this joke in your life and that you're ready to move forward with, and what may you expect this week? So that's what's in that one if you want to go back and listen to it. So this cycle is lasting all the way till April the 25th. So it's a prelude of the event that's this huge astrological phenomenon energy with solar eclipse on the 8th, and the the energy that's coming in with the Jupiter Uranus conjunct in Taurus. So all of this energy that we've been working on and what's clearing out is so that we can receive that expansion during that time period. So the Mercury retrograde time, it's a time for reflection. Yeah, everything's going to screw up in the world. That means it's time for you to set your ass down and listen to spirit. Okay, that's all that it is. If your communications in the outer world is not working, then stop communicating. It's like, it's the definition of insanity. Just stop it. Don't redo it. Just stop it, set, think, let some time go by. It's a pivot point for you. Okay. So Mercury's backward dance in Aries calls for a slowdown in our decision making process. It's urging us to reflect, to revise, and reconsider. During this time period, communication, technology, and travel may be fought with misunderstandings and delays. The advice is to back up your data, review your contracts with a fine tooth comb, postpone major purchases or decisions, especially with added volatility of this eclipse season. And, even with that, people, if you're already in the process of something, then you're in the process of it. And so it's okay, just review the stuff and pay attention. And, sometimes we go through stuff and it's like a redo. So it could be a period of that. So with the solar eclipse coming in the fiery Aries, it marks a significant point of transformation. It's the north node is in Aries and the south node is in Libra, and we just got through going through that lunar eclipse in Libra. Okay, so it's all about relationships, ourself, and where we're at, and what we're going to move through, and what relationships will we still have at the end of all of this transformation point. So it's beckoning us to let go of the O and make way for the new. I have a dog on one side chewing up something, making a noise, and a cat on the other side, banging up against my water bottle. If you all hear all of that crazy noise, that's what's going on. And it's like it's entertaining the dog in this moment. So at least it's not barking. Okay. And, and honestly, it's like, is that a relationship I'm going to keep? Okay. Where was I? So eclipses are known for revealing the hidden information over time, suggestion that any major life-altering decisions should be approached with caution, and the energy of the previous new moon is waning. So as we've moved toward this eclipse, it's a period more suited for winding down than for ramping up. Midweek, Venus conjunct with Neptune in Pisces heightens our capacity for creativity, romance, developing us into this. It was like an envelope, really, that we're evolving into this dreamlike haze of idealism and unconditional love. Yet, as Venus dances, strides, walks, emerges into the Aries fire, the tone shifts dramatically, and the emphasis moves from merging with others and asserting our independence, and challenging us to balance our need for connection with our desires for autonomy with this energy. So, as we're deepening our connections and embracing change, as the weekend arrives, as we move through the week, there's a harmonious aspect between Venus and Neptune. It invites our deeper romantic connections, potentially bringing relationships to new levels of intimacy. Let's take this from you. New level of intimacy. You can't have that anymore. Okay. To new levels of intimacy. Let's take this from you. Yet the anticipation of the solar eclipse suggests that it's time for introspective rather than bold action. The dark moon phase before the eclipse is a potent moment for reflecting what no longer serves us and preparing for new beginnings that are on the horizon. This week is a vivid reminder of the constant flux that's inherent in our lives and the universe. As we navigate these challenges and opportunities presented by Mercury's retrograde and the eclipse season, we're encouraged to practice patience, validate our personal experience, and embrace the healing and transformations that come with these profound cosmic shifts. By staying mindful of these celestial influences, we can merge from a period with deeper understanding of ourselves on our path forward. So, so April also urges us caution with the Mercury retrograde, emphasizing the need for careful communication, data backup, meticulous review of contracts. It's time for revisiting, reviewing, reflecting, concluding existing projects rather than initiating new ones. It's potential for misunderstandings. Just note that if you're going to have them, other people are going to have that too. Technological snafus. Travel delays is heightened, especially around the days when Mercury changes directions. And let me tell you, I have redone this 3 times, counting now. So that's what happens. Okay. So now we're going to go into the days of the week. Monday, April 1st. Not only is Mercury going retrograde, the moon goes into Capricorn and it lines harmoniously with Mars, often grounded energy amidst the change. However, launching major projects are discouraged because of the upcoming solar eclipse and the Mercury retrograde. So Monday is a focus on personal growth, spiritual well-being, and a chance to look at life from a fresh perspective. The second, the moon's harmony with innovative Uranus could inspire reinvention and breaking from tradition. The continuation of focusing on personal interest with potential distractions from work. It's advised to balance work and personal pursuits. Wednesday, the shift into Aquarius brings new ideas and the desire for community and unity. Romantic creative desires are also highlighted. So on Wednesday, we see the moon entering into Aquarius, fostering the openness of new ideas and alternative approaches. Venus is still exalted in Pisces, and it conjuncts and crosses Neptune, enhances creativity, romance, and a sense of unconditional love. Thursday, April the 4th, challenges arise with moon in Aquarius, forming a hard angle with expansive Jupiter and unpredictable Uranus, suggesting emotional upheavals, but it's also an opportunity to break free from old habits. It's an excellent day for discovering new information and ideas with expected good results from pursuing personal interests. Friday is a day for creative expression and slowing down, with Venus moving into Aries, bringing clarity on personal desires. As Venus moves past Neptune into Aries, there's going to be a shifting focus from merging with others to asserting independence within relationships. And the moon enters Pisces, intensifying empathy and intuition. Saturday the 6th brings harmonious aspect between the moon and Uranus, encouraging emotional excitement and breaking habits. Venus aligns with transformational Pluto, deepening romantic connections and intensifying desires for intimacy. Also on Saturday, trust yourself in your actions with potential for unexpected good outcomes from pursuing personal missions. Sunday is a mix of action and dream with the focus on expressing intimate feelings, connecting with others. Sunday the 7th serves as a reflective period before the new moon solar eclipse. The moon's move into Aries entices restlessness, gearing up for new beginnings post the eclipse. Emotional bonding is heightened, potentially deepening relationships formed or nurtured from the previous energies. Okay, so now we're going to move into all signs as Aries guides us through this energy during this time period. Before we go into all signs, my public service announcement. Like, share, do all the things that you do, hit the notification, make comments. I do new moon, full moons, weeklies, and all of the big transits. And sometimes I just throw in a few other things here and there. So if there's something you'd like for me to bring to you, I can talk about anything in the metaphysic realm. So just ask me questions and I will gladly answer you. Okay. I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis. So listen up to your big threes, your rising. You have to know your birth time. It's what you came to be, to arise, to a body, to be in this lifehood through your soul's evolutionary expansion. Your sun is the sun that you shine out into the world from this stage and what's reflected back to you. It could be your career in your chart, and also it's male authority figures, and it could be your father in your chart. Your moon is your emotional IQ. It's how you want to be nurtured, how you nurture others, what you do for your body. And it can be your mother in your chart. So here we go. Aries, the energy might be off this week for you, but the message for you couldn't be clearer. Stop putting up with anything you don't want anymore. Mercury retrograde and Venus are both influencing your spheres of self-image and identity. Now it's your chance to completely reinvent yourself from the inside out. Think bigger than switching up your style. This is time to signal to other people that you hold yourself in high value. And as a result, you're demanding more out of your personal connections. So just be mindful not to let your confidence morph into arrogance, or someone might check your attitude for you. The Mercury retrograde in your first house calls for the Mercury retrograde and the solar eclipse calls for introspection and personal reassessment. It is a potential time for evolution, urging you to prioritize mental health and navigate potential communication mishaps with care. Venus entering Aries enhances your allure and your confidence, beckoning a period of self-focus and potentially flamboyant changes. Professional decisions may require a firm stance with the coming 6 months, promising enticing ventures for job opportunities. This week brace for insightful revisions in your personal projects and your solo pursuits. Taurus, you've been delving into your health and wellness journey lately, spurred by the eclipses pushing you out of your comfort zone. And while you've made some progress this week, Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries are forcing you to admit when you still need to be mindful of where you place your energy and what it's to be given to. As a sign obsessed with resources, you still have trouble understanding the importance of taking care of the most important asset, your health. It's about you, baby. All your usual routines and rituals are up for review. Cut ties with what's derailing you, and find a new way to harness your focus. This week's focus is on your 12th house, highlighting the need for inner reflection and mental care. That is the world between Akashic records, spirit guides, your dreams, all of that stuff. As Mercury retrogrades, take some time to really tap into some meditation or journaling and understand these hidden aspects of yourself. Financial precision is the key with a reassessment of beneficial alliances and long term goals underway. Venus's sextile to Pluto hints at important possibilities, possibly private discussions that could elevate your career or set a new path. Reflect on past matters and hidden opportunities for growth and clarity. Prioritize your mental health. That your insight for the week is prioritize your mental health and financial diligence, as the emphasis on private reflections and career advancements. Gemini, that friendship drama from the last eclipse cycle could spin back into your life this week. We're talking about 6 months ago. We're even talking about 2005. What were you doing then? Gemini, it's not about what you expect. With Mercury retrograde in the mix, you may uncover fresh insights about an old friend or a social circle that you once belonged to, reinforcing your decision to distance yourself. Or you could hear directly from source when someone you blocked on your phone or social media finds a workaround to contact you. While responding might be tempting to you, you should give yourself some time to process it. You don't need whatever drama that's by opening this Pandora's box that could bring. So leave the lid closed for now. This Mercury retrograde in your 11th house, that's your house of social circles and hidden enemies. It's time to reevaluate friendships and communal ties. This period may bring old friends back into your life, but beware of communication pitfalls, especially in professional setting. Your focus on future social circles and group involvements is highlighted, with Venus moving into Aries, encouraging boldness in relationships. Contemplate on your long term aspirations, as the next 6 months could introduce significant shifts. This week, stay adaptable and open to revisiting and refining your social connections and ambitions. So, your insight for the week is reflect on your social networks, your future goals, maintaining clear communication amidst potential misunderstandings. Cancer, this week, you might feel emotionally drained and frustrated, courtesy to the eclipse frenzy in your chart ruler, the moon. Right in the thick of all, prepare for another curveball when Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries causes your manifestations to come to be, but maybe not as expected. You might feel the urge to snap or express your displeasure loudly and vocally, but you'll get further with a bit of patience. This week is the first big pressure test of how you handle this level of success. Don't let little issues keep you from rising to the occasion. Remember, these problems are temporary. This week, your focus shifts towards career and legacy as the Mercury retrograde in your 10th house. Reevaluation of your career path is imminent, where you might find yourself questioning if your current role aligns with the legacy you wish to leave. With Mars stirring your ninth house of higher learning and travel, consider how expanding your knowledge or experimenting with new cultures could pivot your career direction. Venus' move into your career sector by Friday suggests financial reward and significant job opportunities may arise. It's a period for careful thought about how to elevate your public profile and make strides in your professional life, potentially ushering a transformative 6 months ahead. So your insight is reflect on your career ambitions and how they resonate with your true purpose. Openness to learning and travel could provide you the pivot you need. Leo, your adventurous spirit is highlighted this week as Mercury retrograde affects your ninth house. Delays in travel plans and education pursuits might test your patience, but they also offer a chance to deepen your spiritual beliefs and understanding. Embrace flexibility, especially if traveling. Consider this period a learning curve. Venus's shift into Aries encourages boldness and initiative, potentially opening doors to business or romance that align to your ambitions. As the sun approaches Cryon, the wounded healer, reflect on past self-doubts and prepare to step into a phase of overcoming these barriers. Redefined in your life purpose is the process. Leo, if you're trying to distract yourself to find outlets of all this excess energy you have, it could lead to a breakthrough with new ideas and inspiration to strike you. You might feel the urge to move right into the next step. Send out that application or take a leap of faith. But the Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries guide you to do a little research first instead. You might find an opportunity that better aligns you with your needs or offers better financial stability. This week also is a great time to find money or opportunities in unexpected places. So send out those scholarships, send out those artist residency applications, those grant requests. Your insight for the week is embrace adaptability in your quest for knowledge and spiritual growth. Bold action now can lead to rewarding developments in business or romance. Virgo, if you're not careful this week, it could be a humbling week for you. Your chart ruler, Mercury, begins its retrograde journey in Aries on Monday, potentially clouding your judgment with ego-driven challenges in the coming weeks. You've been nurturing some romantic bonds maybe and refining your boundaries lately. However, the alignment of Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries makes it easy to assume you're the only one dealing with baggage. It's important to give others the same understanding that you're seeking yourself. Take a moment to consider their boundaries and expectations too. The key to building lasting relationships and connections. With Mercury retrograding in your 8th house, attention turns to your joint finances, investments, and intimate relationships. This period may bring financial or emotional revelations, urging you to analyze your investments and connections deeply. Neptune's influence could introduce confusion within family or close relationships, emphasizing the need for clarity. Venus entering Aries midweek may offer insights to your worth within partnerships and workplaces, underlying the importance of validation and mutual respect. This week is about making critical evaluations, particularly around relationships and finances, potentially leading to significant decisions that will impact the next 6 months, especially in the wake of upcoming solar eclipse. So, your insight for the week is deep dives into financial and emotional matters are favored. Clear communication and valuing your contributions are key to navigating this period successfully as you value others too. Libra, last week you mastered the art of letting go, but the eclipse season may leave you feeling somewhat disconnected socially. The traditional approaches to dating and forming adult friendships feel outdated, forced, and exhausting. With Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries lighting up your sphere of romance and desire, now it's time to rethink what brings you pleasure and accept it when and how it shows up. The cosmic alignment of the stars this week is helping you find a balance in your energy and um, your invested relationships. Let go of attachment or outcomes and make joy your guiding principle. This week, your relationships take the spotlight with the Mercury retrograde in your seventh house. Expect to navigate through some communication hiccups with partners or close associates. Take time to reassess how effectively you communicate and relate to others. Mars in your sixth house underscores the importance of maintaining your physical health to keep relationship dynamics smooth. Venus's entry into Aries by the end of the week could see you mastering the art of being the diplomat that you are, deepening connections and ensuring your needs are also respected within partnerships. The next 6 months herald existing developments in personal and professional relationships. So it's crucial to be proactive and open new ways of connecting. So your insight for the week is focus on improving communication within relationships and taking care of your health. Embrace lessons and opportunities presented by Mercury's retrograde to enhance your partnership. Scorpio, last week's eclipse, the lunar eclipse, may have left you frustrated and spiritually drained. Your frustration um, Scorpio, last week's eclipse may have left you, the lunar eclipse may have left you frustrated and spiritually drained. However, with Mercury's retrograde and Venus moving into Aries, you can inject some new life into your daily routines. You're emerging from a challenging period that tested your stability or post financial struggles. Finding stability within yourself or liberating yourself from concerns no longer burdened by worries. Now that you're clear on what you will and what you want itself moving forward, this alignment allows you to eliminate stagnation and replace it with innovative thinking. The answers you seek arrive on the eclipse on April the 8th, so pay attention to the downloads. The Mercury retrograde takes a dive into your sixth house, spotlighting health and daily routines and work matters. You're encouraged to refine your daily habits for better efficiency, wellness, with Mars energizing your fifth house, balancing hard work with playful activities and creative outlets is vital. Venus's move into your sixth house mid-week may unveil opportunities to enhance your work environment or find pleasure in little things. Financial and business opportunities could also merge, particularly from home or real estate. Reflect on how you can adjust your routines and health practices to support more vibrant lifestyle over the next 6 months. So, your insight is prioritize your wellness to refine your daily habits for more efficient and fulfilling lifestyle. Venus brings potential work opportunities and a chance of to enjoy the day to day. Sagittarius, you finally understand that playing the clown is not being yourself only benefits others. Now, with Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries highlighting your sphere of creativity and self confidence, you may encounter some challenges or pushbacks to your new rules of engagement. You're about to discover that some people only liked hanging out with you when you indulge your shine. Now that you're done pretending, so are they. So it's time for relationship reevaluation. Some dynamics need to change. Pay attention as karmic cycle close themselves out. It might hurt, but it'll be worth it. This week's focus is on joy for you, creativity, and romance as Mercury retrogrades through your fifth house. And it's a perfect time to rediscover your passion and your hobbies, potentially reigniting the romantic spark in your relationship. However, with Mars moving into your fourth house, it brings attention to home and family matters, urging you to consider how your upbringing influences your capacity for enjoyment. Venus enter Aries later in the week amplifies your creative, expressive, enhancing your appeal in romantic and social circles. The next 6 months promises a significant boost in personal and expression and opportunities to shine creative endeavors or through connections with children. So, your insight for the week is reconnect with your passions and creative pursuits, allowing room for joy and romance in your life. Reflect on the emotional family matters that shape your ability to embrace happiness fully. Capricorn, your words carry weight. So watch what you say and how you say it. When disagreeing with people this week, Mercury's retrograde in Venus in Aries could have you experiencing conflict with family and coworkers, likely because you're not approving of how something was handled. You might not feel like you have people's respect, but your disapproval stings when um, willed out carelessly. Try to take the anger and the disappointment you feel about the problem and release it to the stars. If you don't, remind yourself to keep cool. It could be a friend or loved one on the other end of your venom. This week beckons a deep dive into your foundational fourth house. Capricorn, Mercury's retrograde journey invites you to into an introspection energy on home, family, and emotional roots. Perhaps triggering shifts in your living situation or revisiting childhood memories. The creative union of Venus and Neptune midweek could spark inspired home decor or family bonding, while Mars and Saturn's tough love in your domestic sphere may signal a time to firm up some boundaries and address some practical concerns. Venus's move into Aries suggests financial gains through home based endeavors, urging you to explore creative revenue streams. Over the next 6 months, you're called to embrace changes in home and dynamics and enhance emotional availability and perhaps take on new family roles. Propelled by candid conversations about fairness and respect. Capricorn, the insight for you for the week is embrace interperspective energy on family and home matters. Go within. Creative pursuits and firm boundaries set at home could lead into some financial opportunities for you. Okay, Aquarius. If you're experiencing a sense of deja vu this week, it's likely due to the Mercury retrograde throwing you for a time loop. Embrace this period as an opportunity to revisit past conversations and reassess information you've been pondering. The dreams you've been having since the lunar eclipse are a powerful sign of what's to come next. Contracting, consider contacting your guides or for clarity if you need more details. You might not get the answer you want, but persist in seeking clarity will eventually lead you to the truth. Aquarius, your week is charged with the task of refining your communication as Mercury retrogrades through the third house. Expect to navigate minor snags in daily changes and reconsider the influence of your immediate environment on your mental well being. A temporary social media detox could provide clarity that you need. The square between Uranus and the moon may stir conflicts between personal ideas and others' expectations. But Venus and Neptune's alignment promises a burst of creative inspiration, potentially monetizable. As Venus enters Aries, your charm shines through your words, enhancing social and possible romantic connections. The next 6 months highlight a transformative phase where you assert your unique perspectives more boldly, captivating your audience with your innovative ideas and unwavering, authentic self, unique self. Clear your insights are clear the middle clutter, be mindful of communication, your innovative ideas, especially when shared boldly, pave the way for social and romantic opportunities. Money, 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 Pisces. It must be funny not to have to worry about the value of a dollar, huh? Unfortunately, that's not what's written in the stars for you this week. As Mercury in retrograde and Venus in Aries bring a period of reflection and reassessment regarding finances, values, and self worth. For the next few weeks, you'll be wise to be extra cautious with money and avoid making impulsive purchases or investments, as there could be unexpected future expenses or financial setbacks that require your attention. For you, the spotlight is on your financial reassessments and professional realignment with Mercury retrograde affecting your second house. That's your money, that's your self value, your self worth house. It's time to scrutinize your spending habits and consider if your career generally reflects your values and your purpose. Mars stirs introspection about personal motivations, hinting at necessary adjustments for greater fulfillment. Venus's dance with Neptune could reveal your distinct talents, suggesting new paths to financial improvement rooted in your past efforts. The latter part of the week sees Venus enhancing your self worth, potentially through acknowledgement of your skills or lucrative opportunities. When the sun aligning with the North Node and Cryon, you're embarking on a journey towards valuing yourself more, setting the stage for significant shifts in how you earn and perceive personal worth over the coming months. So, your insight for the week is reassess financial habits and professional goals. Recognizing your unique talents could lead to new financial or career paths and align to your true purpose. So now we're at our place to receive our transmissions and what the cosmos and the celestial has in alignment for us. So this week is about, there's an energy here to embrace reflection. And with Mercury retrograde, it's to use this time and to contemplate your goals, your words, and your action. So it is an opportunity for inner growth and clarity. So let's breathe in the energy of that and the vibration. So breathe in. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. That sets your actually your brain waves to come into balance, and we go like this, and we open up our light body to receive these energies. So we align ourselves with this inner perspective energy that Mercury's bringing to us for this inner reflection, to cultivate the patience. And with this combined energy of Venus and Aries with the upcoming solar eclipse. So we're invited to slow down. So breathe that in. Let's breathe in the energy of that and just take a second to be in the moment, in the alignment, and allow the energy of the bigger picture to download in your system, connecting to the significant changes that are these opportunities. Know that they're opportunities. So let's download what that is, what the opportunity of the changes are, and how to be in alignment with those opportunities. So prioritizing self-love, that's the key, baby. That's the key to it. When you release from that energy of non-acceptance, that is our first wound. When we come here to this planet to be the gift that we are, and we get hit with that non-acceptance energy, and it's, it's someone that didn't mean it. They don't accept themselves or even know they are. They forgot how to dream. So how can they accept you? So that's when you hide your self-love so that nobody can steal it from you. And then we forget where it's at. So breathe in that energy. Wherever you hid that self-love, wherever you pushed it out to or from, just gather that energy up, open up your heart, your solar plexus, to bring that energy back into every cell of your body, downloading that, aligning your earth purpose, your soul purpose, and your God consciousness to prepare for this transformation. This is a period of endings and beginnings. So breathe that in and know that you wrote this before you jumped in. And then they gave you free will, so you get to play it out. So breathe that in and align to your destiny codes. As we stand at this threshold of this significant cosmic shifts, we're reminded of the power of the truth of the gift that we are, and the beauty of the self-love and the strength that's found within thoughtful action. So breathe that energy in as we nurture our inner fires and we navigate the challenges and the opportunities ahead with grace and resilience. So breathe that energy in into every cell of your body. You can download it into your water so you'll have it to nourish your cells with. So may you be blessed as we approach this new moon solar eclipse, and we're prepared to come in to this transformative energy, and it brings the renewed of our intentions, and we remember the truth of the I am. Thank you so much for embodying. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the gift to humanity that you are. So like, share, do all the little things that you do to make my numbers do the things that my numbers do in the YouTube world. I need to do a one-to-one talk with Google, because for some reason they've not been showing me in the last week. So breathe that energy in, and I'm going to see the expansion of what the expansion is for you, and let go of what no longer serves you. Be blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And go dance your freaky dance and be yourself. May you be blessed. And thank you for being the gift that you are.